biggest changes is just our mentality. You know, we came in here 6 months ago with this new staff, and our biggest commitment here was to just make a complete overhaul to not only the mentality of the program, the outlook of the program, but the way we play the game as well, both offensively and defensively. We want to play a more aggressive style, a lot more tempo, a lot better geared around the type of athletes that VMI will naturally attract. And you know, we think we're going to be the most athletic team on the field every time we step out there, and we need to utilize that to our advantage. You know, we have a couple of sayings here. We like to call our offense controlled chaos, and our defense is controlled rage, and that's the type of mentality we're gonna play for 60 minutes every single time we step out there. Yeah, the style of play starts with our attitude. Our expectation is that we're not only going to battle, but we're going to win every battle every time we're on the field. We take on a never-be-satisfied approach to the way that we're going to play the game. Whether it's a ground ball, a shot, riding, clearing, face-offs, you know, every asset of the game is really something that we take a tremendous amount of pride in. So our style is going to be a lot more aggressive, a lot more tempo-based, but our attitude is certainly going to offset that style as well and help support the new direction we're taking the program. Well, I think we have a really challenging out-of-conference schedule, and it's something we take a tremendous amount of pride in. You know, we take the mentality that if you want to be the best team in the country, you got to go out and beat those teams. And we went out and scheduled them, and we expect to compete with them week in and week out. We open up the season at the Naval Academy this year, which for the last couple of years has been a great battle for us to get out to Annapolis and experience that. We come back home for the first time having Army back here at home, who's coming off a great season. And we feel with some of the recruiting battles we run into that those are two games that not only mean a lot to us because of the structure of VMI, you know, but also because of the level of competition. The University of Virginia, which is our neighbors about an hour away, is always going to be a great battle, and we take a lot of pride in the way that we've scheduled out of conference this year, and we're going to continue to do that every year. A big part of the reason that we schedule the way we do out of conference is really to prep us for the MAC conference. Over the last couple of years, the MAC has been really competitive in the NCAA tournament. Having the automatic qualifier is really a money in the bank thing for us, not only from recruiting but also from a motivation factor. Every single week is going to be a dogfight, and this conference here has a ton of parity in it. I think the teams up at the top have really started to emerge, and I think some of the teams that have been in the middle section the last couple of years have really closed the gap, and any given day there could be a game that will go one way or the other within the MAC conference, and we just need to make sure that we're in the mix. Our expectation every single year is to come and win the MAC, and with us doing that with the out-of-conference schedule, it'll help prepare us for a very, very tough month and a half of MAC games. And from there, you know, we take care of the business we expect to, and we're looking forward to the NCAA tournament team. I think the most intriguing thing this year is some of the competition we've had between positions. Our face-offs have always been something that have been top-notch here at VMI. We return a tandem that I feel is one of the best in the conference, and a couple of players that compete with the best in the country. You know, the other nice part is we've had great competition with some incoming freshmen battling for every position on the field. We've got a great goalie battle going on, really a three-man battle that's really emerged over the last couple of months. And our attack units continue to change. We're going to have some great depth through the attack. Defensively, we graduated some very good talent last year, but I think we've reloaded very well. And I think our depth and the level of competition we bring inside of that roster every day is really going to be one of the neat things to keep an eye on this year, because our roster is going to change significantly from game to game, and it's a great perk that we have to be able to have that depth to do that. You know, our top performers are really going to emerge from game to game, but you know, some of our consistent guys that we look at is a preseason All-American, Stephen Robarge. Stephen's junior captain for us. He's really emerged as one of the top players in the country. He's brought a lot of national recognition to the VMI program, and just like all great programs, everything starts and stops with the face-off man. And he's going to be the guy who helps dictate our tempo, control the level of intensity. But we also expect him to be a good offensive threat for us this year, and that's how he started to emerge and embrace his new role, not only as a face-off man, but also as an all-around midfielder. I think the big thing coming into this year is really the change in mentality, and we've talked about this multiple times, but we're going to take on an earn-it type of mentality, and that's something we've got plastered all over the locker room here, and our guys have really had drilled into their head for the last 6 months. And everything that we do this year, we understand that we're going to have to earn every inch of the field, we're going to have to earn every single minute of playing time, and earn every ounce of respect that we get across Division I athletics here in the lacrosse world, and we're prepared to do that. Our attitude is certainly there. The work ethic is unbelievably in place. And I say it time and time again, you don't come to VMI unless you already produce two of the most important factors to be a successful athlete at Division I level, and that's your physical and mental toughness. And that's something that VMI just produces.